Hi guys, today we have a special treat for all you Peaky Blinders fans out there. Get ready to dive into the captivating world of Birmingham's infamous gangsters as we bring you our top 10 characters of Peaky Blinders. From the smoke-filled streets to the seedy underground, this critically acclaimed series has taken us on a roller coaster ride through the 1920s. With an ensemble of compelling characters, each with their unique traits and intriguing backstories, it was tough to narrow it down to just 10. But fear not, as we've meticulously crafted a list of the most fascinating and memorable characters that have left an indelible mark on our hearts and minds. Let's start.
On your fucking feet. Hello, Tom. I thought you were staying over in London.
Johnny Dogs. A dependable and well-liked member of the Peaky Blinders is Johnny Dogs. Johnny, who is from Ireland, stands out from the other characters in the series thanks to his distinct Irish accent. And let's face it, it's the funniest. Johnny is one of Tommy's most trusted men. So much so that in the final confrontation with Michael, he's the only one who knows about Tommy's plan and moves the bomb out of his car. And you all know how it ended.
Johnny! Johnny, where are you?
I switched the ticker like you said, Tom. Tell me I've done a good thing here, Tom.
Johnny.
My name's Mosley, by the way, Oswald Mosley.
Yeah, I know who you
My
are.
constituency borders yours. And let me just say, you've come to my attention.
Oswald Mosley. Mosley is a well-known fascist from the 1930s and a senior member of the British political class. He is a member of the British Union of Fascists and a charismatic leader of the British fascist movement. He plays a significant role in the historical era that the fifth season is set in, making him a powerful foe for the Shelby family. Oswald Mosley is a driven, shrewd, and clever individual. He uses his charm and oratory prowess to win over supporters and recruit supporters for his political movement. His authoritarian and nationalist speech draws adherents who share his opinions and ideals, and his political power threatens the status quo. Mosley and Thomas Shelby dispute because they both want to increase their influence and have opposing objectives.
Branch. Intelligence. Kevin Mosley. Mosley! Do nothing! You do nothing!
I will take revenge on Tommy Shelby.
Michael Gray. Michael is depicted in the series as a young, quiet, and introverted youngster. He is a younger Shelby family member who grew up far from the criminal underworld of Peaky Blinders. He enters the bleak and perilous world of the Peaky Blinders as he travels to Birmingham to meet his mother, Polly, and the rest of the family. Michael has excellent intelligence and a keen business sense as the plot develops. Thomas Shelby notices these qualities in him and aggressively incorporates him in family matters, which motivates him to get more and more involved in running the family's illegal enterprise. Unfortunately, his ambition leads him to want to steal the throne from Tommy. And in Season 6, after Aunt Polly's death, Michael swears revenge against Tommy, and well, we all know the epilogue.
Take a look at the future, Tommy. At least read it with an open mind.
It's cold in here, Michael.
Tommy, the Americans want to deal with me.
And please remember that in this moment, in this room, it is the Shelby family that holds the power, because we have the information and the incentives that will make Mr. Nelson do what you require him to do. So when I speak, please keep your fucking mouths closed.
Ada Shelby, or Thorne, however you want to call her. Ada is shown in the series as a self-assured, knowledgeable, and independent lady who isn't hesitant to express her ideas. Ada, unlike her brothers, has made an effort to live a more normal life and keep a distance from the Peaky Blinders underworld. Ada is loyal to her brothers and Polly despite her attempts to flee the family's illegal activities. She is a kind and loving person who genuinely cares about her family and loved ones. Ada exhibits great personal growth and actively participates in contemporary social and political issues throughout the series. She joins left-wing political organizations like the Communist Party and starts speaking out for the rights of women and workers. She is one of the smartest in the family, so much so that at the end of season 6, when Tommy leaves, he leaves her in charge of the business, and for me it was the best choice.
Ida, in this family, it was you who was born to be a politician, not me. Remember that. And if ever a seat is to become available in this ugly old city, you should run.
You know, it'd be hard for your son to walk anywhere with a bullet in each knee, wouldn't it?
John Shelby. Of the three brothers, John is the funniest. He is a memorable character due to his captivating demeanor and ferocious temper. John is a man of action who frequently follows his instincts and emotions, which causes him to act without hesitation in risky and dangerous situations. As an illustration, consider the time when John scares Angel Shangretta, indirectly leading to Grace's death and, if you think about it, even his own death. This is because Vicente Shangretta, the person who ordered Grace's death, was one of the reasons Lucas Shangretta initiated the war with Shelby. John, like his brothers, was a soldier in World War I, and beneath his outward display of hardness and aggression, he hides terrible traumas from his past that haunt him and shape his conduct.
Are you laughing at my brother?
Are you with those other Italians?
We're Americans. Says it right there on the paper. USA.
Lucas Shangretta, surely one of the best antagonists. Lucas Shangretta is descended from a significant mafia family in Italy. He targets the Peaky Blinders, whom he feels accountable for the death of his relative, in an effort to restore the honor of his family after the passing of his father. Luca is a cunning and cruel individual who is ready to exact ruthless retribution. He devises intricate plans against the Peaky Blinders using his shrewdness and organizational abilities. Tommy Shelby and Luca square off in a brutal power battle and vendetta. Their rivalry makes the season heated and charged the entire time. This season for me is one of the best, with the best scenes, for example the Antonio scene, or the duel between Luca and Tommy.
Hey! I know you own the cops in this dirty fucking town, but you're gonna be dead before they get here. Come on, me and you, Tommy.
Tommy, I'm 45 years old today.
45 years old and still breaking hearts, eh?
Yeah.
It's a Polly.
Holly Gray.
Polly.
Happy birthday, Paul. Yeah.
Polly Gray. By her subordinates and those who are on the wrong side of the law, Polly is a woman of immense strength and charisma who is both admired and feared. She is a strong woman in the Shelby family, frequently serving as a mentor and counselor to her brothers, particularly Tommy. From the 4th season, Polly has a major change. After being close to death, Polly begins to live differently, saying that she is already dead and what is living is just an extra. Begins to become a kind of witch, making prophecies very often true. As said, Polly was Tommy's guide, and after his tragic passing, everything changes in Tommy and family.
There will be a war, and one of you will die. But which one I cannot tell.
Morning, Alfie.
Yeah, it is. It is. How come everybody's in fucking bed?
Alfie Solomons, a group of Jewish criminals operating out of Camden Town, is led by Alfie. He is renowned for having a magnetic personality, being a cunning businessman, and having a network of connections in the underworld. Alfie demonstrates that he is an excellent negotiator and thinker. He is a fearsome foe due to his intelligence and knack at anticipating the actions of other characters. Alfie has an odd sense of humor that is frequently caustic and scathing, which gives his persona a hint of eccentricity. The bond between Alfie and Tommy Shelby is murky and complicated. They occasionally work together as allies and occasionally find themselves at odds. Alfie betrays Tommy 3 times. The first time in the second season, betrays him with Sabini. The third time we all know that he crossed the line.
You crossed the line, Alfie.
You fucking
You crossed the line. The line?
They're using my boy!
And the last, in the 4th season, betrays him with Luca Shangretta. Fortunately, in the 5th season is good, helping even Tommy with the murder of Mosley. And in the 6th season, they close their final agreement, the final act.
Shall we go and witness the final act?
To any of you still alive, you do not fuck with the Peaky fucking Blinders.
Arthur Shelby. Arthur is renowned for his impetuous and frequently hostile demeanor. He frequently responds to situations violently and makes judgments without fully understanding the repercussions. The multifaceted Arthur struggles with his inner demons.
There is good in my heart. But my hands, these hands belong to the devil. The fucking devil!
He has had deep crises as a result of his struggles with psychological problems and alcoholism. Arthur and Tommy's relationship is turbulent and frequently marked by conflict and antagonism. However, despite their differences, they also share a strong brotherly bond that keeps them together. Arthur exhibits a true desire for salvation despite his violent and destructive history. He aspires to uphold morality and makes an effort to atone for his previous transgressions. In the 6th season, after Polly's death, Arthur begins to become addicted to opium, willing to do anything to have it. This addiction makes him ineffective and even problematic in Tommy's business, and it is thanks to him and especially to Hayden Stagg that Arthur can recover. Although at the end of the series his fate is not very clear.
He told me to tell you that where you're going, Tommy, there will I be. Very soon. Love, Arthur.
I am just an extreme example of what a working man can achieve.
Thomas Shelby. Tommy is a brilliant and crafty individual with a keen mind and the capacity to predict the actions of other individuals. He employs his knowledge to devise intricate plans and keep things under control. Tommy is regarded as the leader of the Peaky Blinders, and his followers are devoted to him. He is an effective leader due to his charismatic nature and capacity for quick decision-making. Tommy is a driven individual who is constantly looking for methods to increase the Peaky Blinders' authority and stature. Many times, but his ambition is too much and leads him to unpleasant events that compromise his personality and his business. The most important example is surely the death of Polly. Tommy served in the military during World War I, an experience that had a significant impact on his personality. His military background plays a vital role in his biography and helped to mold his personality.
I once believed.
But the war changed you.
Yeah.
Well guys, the video is over. We hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel to not miss other future top 10. And leave a comment below with your favorite character from this fantastic series. See you soon.